Welcome to my home. I have an important thing I want to say, and I've tried making this several times, and I'm not doing it well, so I'm actually going to read what I've written, and maybe I'll be able to get through to the end without duffing it up. I very seldom read things. I rather chat, but today I'm going to read because I have a message for doctors. So this is my message for doctors. I'm a 67-year-old woman who smoked for nearly 50 years. As legislation has come in, I have felt more isolated and persecuted and confused and disbelieving with the science about smoking and second-hand smoke. In my life, I've never observed the horrors presented to us by the twististics of scientific studies. These studies are funded by ash and drug companies and the anti-smoking movement. And to me it seemed like another stream of greed and avarice. I refused to give up smoking. The tighter the persecution, the stronger my refusal to be bamboozled by the new anti-smoking industry. So I've hunkered down, becoming more and more determined not to give up smoking. Furthermore, smoking has benefits, which in the insane brainwashing we are all put through is completely ignored. The nicotine in cigarette smoke is a medication, not a frightful poison, and does not need to be demonized. If you doubt what I say, do your homework. With the fear of the inability to smoke, I bought an electronic cigarette to help me in a place that I could not smoke. I was surprised at how satisfying they were, but not as satisfying as a cigarette. Science is wrong to say the craving for a cigarette is caused by the nicotine alone. The craving is also in the other stuff in cigarette smoke, the 4,000 poisons that our bodies miss when we stop smoking. In the beginning, I mixed cigarettes. I hand-rolled my cigarettes with vaping. When the craving got too great, I had a cigarette. But of course my body, as I replaced smoking with vaping, gradually got used to not having the 4,000 other chemicals from the smoke, and gradually I found myself vaping more and smoking less. There were advantages to vaping. No smell. I did not produce second-hand smoke. I could vape anywhere. I learned to stealth vape. And when I craved a cigarette, in the early days, I simply thought of the future me, and I resisted the cigarette urge by vaping. My transformation from a smoker to a vapor came over me with very little effort, and I found that I preferred vaping to smoking. No mess, no popping about with rolling cigarettes, or messing about with filters and papers or tobacco. And I became more interested in e-juice, that is the fluid that is in the electronic cigarettes, different flavors, devices, and vaping in general. I checked it out on the internet. In my small world, other folk don't know about vaping. But as a medical person, you should know about vaping. You should know about vaping because it's an excellent method of assisting determined, rebellious and obstinate smokers like me to change from smoking to vaping. I haven't smoked for 6 months and I don't miss it. That is the biggest miracle of all. I'm still receiving the benefits of nicotine, which pleases me. I am sure that the anti-smoking industry will find every possible way to destroy the habit of vaping. It's new, but it works much better than nicotine replacement therapy, patches and gum and other junk that you prescribe to smokers in an effort to stop their disgusting habit. As a professional, you should restrain yourself from believing the new twististics that science, employed by the anti-smoking industry, will produce against vaping. But first, you should educate yourself about electronic cigarettes, vaping, what vaping is, and how wonderful it is for assisting smokers to move away from the habit of smoking. Thank you for watching this video.